Hey guys, welcome back to another video this week, and this one's it's a little bit somber, but I reckon I had to do something about this because I thought about it for a while, and that's okay. To give you guys a bit of background stuff and stuff that you already know, I'm pretty much a loner. That kind of deal. I don't like people that much, or I like them better now. Because for the longest time I didn't. I wasn't very good at interacting with people that much. And that's all on me. I don't blame other people for it. But the reason why this video is what it is that now I should actually issue an apology in the sense of how I haven't exactly been a good friend all the time. Especially the people who I actually care about, who actually have been friends to me over the years, Because I'm not good at it, I don't know why. I've never, being a people person has never really been part of my DNA. It's only very recent in a few years where I have, But to give you some context, sense of it wasn't like I hated people all around. Even at school, I did have friends. I did have people I liked, and I hung out with them all the time. But the problem was that I never trusted them with anything. I never gave out my address, my phone number, any details about me. I lied constantly about who I was. Because I was always afraid that I was just going to be judged, That I just didn't want any of them to know who I really was. So I lied about a lot of things. And some of them were smart enough to catch on that. Well, a lot of them probably were smart enough to do that in the sense of how, I'd say one fact about me and then so that was all they would try and they would say about me to catch me out the scene, is that what it was? But, and, it's now... it was just the fear has just plagued my thoughts all the time. Anytime I thought, if I give them my number, will they just harass me all the time? If I give them my address, will they just come to my house and annoy me all the time? Because I don't know what it is. I cared a lot about me in the sense of any kind of relationship, and I still kind of do, which is really bad for myself right now. Even the current friends I have right now, I admit I'm not good at it. Even my best friend Bridget, who, if you're watching this, I would issue an apology to you to say, sorry, I haven't exactly been the greatest friend all the time, But how there are times where I'll want to hang out with you all the time because you're great, and there's a lot of times, and I met a lot of times where you push me into things because you want to experience different things, And you have to accommodate for me because I'm repressed and I don't like to do a lot of crazy things. So you have to come down to my level, which sucks, because I've had that before. Even with friends over the years, I had a friend named Erica who I worked with for a while, who I actually went out with other friends to clubs and bars and such, and that group of friends was the loveliest people ever, I have no quarrel against them. They took me out. I went out with them, and a lot of times it was fun. But there were just things where it's just there were just times where I just felt so uncomfortable that I sort of pushed them away, or at least I just sort of stopped hanging out with them. I've even credited the fact that with Bridget, one of the other few reasons why Bridget's still my best friend is because she's stubborn enough to hang out around with me. She actually got me to open up things to her in the sense of how, she made me do it, and I like that about that. I like the fact that she liked me enough as a friend to be like, no, I'm gonna stick around this. I'm gonna make you see other things because I have tried other things. Still a long way to go. I'll give you that, But I admit the fact that I'm not a good friend, I value my alone time way more compared to everyone else's, As much as I love trying to hang out with other people, I always manage to allocate a time where it's okay, this is about the time I should leave so that then I can hang out by myself for a while, I'm one of those people. I think I've said this before, I'm an introvert. I've said this on the channel before. I value my own personal space more. But it's also something I have been working on. The fact that to this day, Bridget has actually gotten me to do things for a tiny bit of dancing, or do some karaoke, or go out to bars and stuff. Me 5 years ago would never have done it ever. I would have I would have actually cut ties with her a long time ago, 5 years ago, or anybody like that before university. Because even at university, I had my roommates were like my best friends at the time, and I actually did, But it was also since I got lucky with them because they sort of clicked with me in terms of what I wanted to do, in the sense of how they, most nights we would spend sitting in the living room, either playing Mario Kart or Skyrim or GTA 5. Or like going to the kitchen whilst one of us cooks, and then we just talk about zombies for like 4 or 5 hours. Like it's that kind of thing. It was one of those things where just like the first time ever I opened up and it worked in the sense of how I found people who like my same interests. And I've carried that on for a while. Even like I keep God, Bridget, you're just gonna get a lot of praise, and rightly earned. The sense of like. I found a lot of common with other people, Bridget being one of them, how I found a lot of common ground with them, how like I go to the movies with her all the time, I go up to London with her all the time, walk around with her, and it doesn't feel boring to me, it feels like absolutely fun, because, I like to think I'm getting better at that, or at least trying to be better at being a friend, not being better at social stuff, because even there are times where like, there's like a club in a basement, where like there's an open opportunity to be like, oh hey, this is a great place to be social and actually meet friends. And there's a small part of my mind where it's like, yeah, you should do this. Try and actually find friends. Try and meet people you like. Maybe you should actually do that. But then there's the big part of my brain which is like, no, big underground, scary, loud music. Don't want to do that. You don't drink. You don't smoke. You don't do anything like that. No, go back to your room. Do other things. Do this. So, but I like to think that like I'm getting better. But this right now is sort of an apology to anybody over the years who has had to be my friend. I say sorry, I haven't really been a good one over the years. It's not because that's always the thing. It's never been you. It has never been your fault. It has always been mine. I have always been an introverted little bitch. I've never liked a lot of people. I've never been open to trust anybody. But I'm hopefully now I'm getting better at it. I mean, Jesus, I barely even call people that much anymore. But this is just to say I'm sorry if I've ever treated you badly as a friend. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to stop that, because I do need people to talk to all the time, Because I'm friendly, but, which is nice, but it's just the open commitment to make it further. Like I'm still hesitant to give people numbers, my phone number. But, I just wanted to put that out there. I just wanted to say that, like, just because it may have seemed for a lot of times that I wasn't valuing you as a friend, didn't mean that I have ever forgotten you. It's always one of the cases. I have never forgotten all of the favourite times I've been with any one of my friends, from the earliest ones from school days to my university roommates to my best friend Bridget right now. Bridget, you're gonna love your stuff right here. I may, if you don't see this, then honest to God, thanks. But I will always value you and the things that you push me into because I need it, because I need friends to force me into things. Anyway, guys, that's it. Just wanted to make that little video there right now, just for fun. Anyway, thanks for watching this, and to anybody who actually has been a friend, there you go. Take what you will out of this. I don't know what it is, and I don't know either. I just thought about it today, and I thought, you know what, I'll make a video about it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you subscribe to more stuff. I'll promise you I'll try and find more interesting things, although I keep promising that and I never do. I will see you guys next week. Take care, guys. Bye.